Today, we're going to be looking at Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra's entire outfit line. As you guys know, you can customize your characters here in Gekishin Squadra, which I do have to say, I have not ever seen a better customization outfit line for a supportive cast for the Dragon Ball IP I think I've ever seen ever in a Dragon Ball IP. I mean, I give this better customizations, better than Xenoverse 2, better than any other game that you can do for any type of customization, including gacha games such as Dragon Ball Legends, and even Sparking Zero, the game that fucking came out to be the most top of the line Dragon Ball IP game, the successor of BT3. Squadra has completely just dealt it with a landslide. Let's hop into these videos to see if we can unlock all of them using the 530,000 Dragon Gems that they gave us completely for free for the network test. And here it is. They have gave us 530,000 Dragon Gems. Oh God, Toshi, you delivered. They did this with the actual other beta as well, and now we have it here. Look at that. First off, we're going to get this battle pass right here, right now. Unlock, sling. So now what we can do is we can unlock all the characters that this game had to offer. So boom, hold on, wait, another one. Boom, boom, hold on. Boom, 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 another one. And lastly but not least, my boy Super Oob. Okay, so since we have all the characters unlocked, let's hop over to the shop and let's go shopping. Okay, so here is the shop. This is the G capsule special. Basically, you can either use one of your special golden capsules, which we have. We're gonna use both of them. We're gonna use up all of the G capsule normals that we have, and then we're gonna use up all of these coins so we can try to get a bunch of clothes that are duplicates, so we can be able to at least try to get a, what do we call it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So we can at least try to get these. But first off, we gotta unlock all. We just have to do it. We just have to do it. There's just no way. Pass it up. Yeah. Oh, I feel like this is how Bulma feel like when she goes shopping, man. Holy shit. Oh, it must feel good to have money. Hold on, wait. I got you. Ooh. Hold on. Yeah. Poster boy Namekian. Yeah. We're not done yet, Bad Man Vegeta. Gotta go with style. Talking about style, there you go, Krillin. Yeah. And then we're gonna get this. Yep. Maxing out the entire store, baby. The entire store is ours. Let's go. And then we can get these. These are for free. Why not? Mine as well. So since we bought out everything in the store, let's now move over to the capsules. Let's first use this one. We got 13, so we're gonna use all of them. Let's use all of them. Come on, show me something good. Come on. Boo, let's go. Okay. Oh, okay, we got more skins. That actually wasn't a bad roll. Can we get another one here? And a pop. Ooh, ooh, okay, that's actually not a bad outfit. And we got another one right here. And pop that open. Dude, an old black fit for Trunks. It actually looks really sick. All right, and let's just speed up this real quick. We're using everything, chat, where everything goes. Okay, another outfit. Love to take that. Ooh, ooh, what do we got? Okay, okay, all right. It's too bad that we're not gonna be able to have this in the original game. But hey, you know what? They're giving us free money to flex with. Don't mind if I do. All right, here it is. We're gonna go activate these two first, and then we're gonna do the 350. So let's see what we get here. Okay, we got a boastful. Okay, little Vegeta, you know, we gotta point out ourselves. There we go. I'm number one. It's me, Kakarot. I'm number one. Okay, we got Bojack. Careful scrutiny. All right, a little disrespectful there. All right, and let us go. And boom. Okay. All right, yeah. Laughing, Battle says fist pump. Oh, Massacre's curtain call. Okay, that is one entrance. Oh, we're definitely equipping that. We gotta equip that. What? All right, we got some also laughing, battle sense against fist pump. Legendary Q the invasion. Looking for the Dragon Balls, Krillin. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Okay, open up 6. All right, now we're getting a little bit more nasty. Okay, wait. Boom, cool and collected. And then it's over. Oh, finisher attack effects. Heat dome attack. You fool, Goku. Oh, and then the Bora Lord of the Demon Realms game. I wish I have this luck when the actual game comes out. All right. Okay, that amused me. Okay, a little saucy right there. All as planned. Okay. Shout out to Squadra for doing this, man. This is so fucking cool. I actually missed on the beta doing this. I didn't get to do this on the beta. But for us being able to have this here now is actually pretty cool. A grand time. Oh, he's sipping some wine. His hands is through the cup, but okay. All right, let's open up another 6. We have way too much, but I do want to try to get to the... Ooh, what's this? Taking out the trash. All right, gotta do that chi move on them. Okay. We need more duplicates so we can get the EX though. If we can get the EX though, do these duplicates. That's all we need. All right, fist pump. We had that. We had that. Okay, let us begin the massacre. And we got another one here. Ooh, what's this? Power of the universe strongest. Okay. I mean, this is pretty cool. We get to see actually all of the finishers, possibly, because we might be able to get everything in the game. With this much, okay. Enjoy the bloodbath. Nice. I'll beat him up. Okay, go on. Yeah. Okay, nice. I know we got some duplicates already. Let's see what else we can get. Raring to go. Okay, we got a couple more duplicates as well. One thing that I wish that they do, I hope they have a skip button in the future. A skip button would be really good if they have that in the future. Let me know how you guys are enjoying Squadra, by the way. By the time you guys are seeing this, Tuffle's Hatred. Okay, that actually doesn't look bad either. All right. And I can only imagine what MUI Goku's going to look like. I can only imagine what these goats are going to look like. It's going to be phenomenal. All right, there. Let me know what you guys are excited for Squadra. I personally want to see how Super Saiyan 4 Goku's going to look. I can already tell you how they're going to do so much of these amazing scenes. They're going to do so much justice. And I think this game has so much ability to capitalize off of a lot. And there's so much, because once again, having Purge of Fools. This is the MVP. Okay, that's actually kind of hot. There's so much that they can actually do here. They got so much to work with. And once again, it's a brand new Dragon Ball Z game, so they can start from scratch all over again, especially this being a mobile game. This gives them so much opportunities to be a lot more expressive. Oh, that is a nice victory screen, actually. This gives them so much more to be. Cue the evasion! This gives them so much ability to be a lot more expressive with their work, and I am actually really happy for that. Here, pump, cue the invasion. So we got a little bit of doubles here. Boo, what's this? Yippee, okay. Yo, by the way, we're gonna have a match after this video. More than likely, it's gonna be a little bit more different. You guys are probably just seeing this as a full summon video, getting all 5,003, what is it, 5,030 done. That's what I'm planning on doing, at least with this stream. This might take a while though. So I might not be able to get through all of them. I wanted to get through a few, but I think I'm gonna go until I can actually refine skill, down to the last fiber. I'm gonna go until I at least have 1,000 of these, but I feel like we should be able to unlock everything probably within like very few. Like it shouldn't take too long to get everything. So we're just honestly gonna just start skipping. But yeah, let me know how you guys are enjoying the network test. Are you guys ready for the game to come out? Hope you guys are ready to be. There he is, another Super Saiyan. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. All right, we already had that. Another one. Okay, these are all just rares. All as planned. What are the chances that we've already gotten everything? Ooh, what's this? Super Saiyan Power. Oh, that's hot. That is hot. The Bora Lord of the Demon. We did not have those, I believe. All right, one step closer. Okay, that's new. That's the heat dome attack, right? Yep. And yep, okay. Yep. Another one. The thing I do wish is that Sparking Zero had at least a fraction of the customization that they have. That's the only thing that really does hurt when I play this game, because I'm like, this is what Sparking Zero should have had. But the fact that we didn't get it is kind of like, it hurts. It definitely does hurt. So when people be like, oh my god, customizations in a mobile game of Dragon Ball Z, but not Super, like, but not Sparking Zero, like, how the hell is that possible? And I completely understand the questioning of that, because I still can't believe that we don't have that. Oh, this was tea time. We didn't have that emote. But yeah, I can't believe that we don't have this, you know. I think that is all of you shall die. Okay, that's new. That's new. But I really think Sparking Zero really threw the bag with that. And also the maps as well, too. We ended up getting new maps for this beta as well. And I'm just, okay, tea time. There it is. We ended up getting maps for this beta, which, don't get me wrong, it's a beta, it's a network test. But the fact that they're giving us new maps from the older one, like, we had only that one map last time. But we are honestly getting new ones, which I think is really cool. So I'm just kind of like, Sparking Zero, we definitely could have had this. Oh, that amused me. We already have that one. But I'm hoping that in the future, because you can kind of view Sparking Zero as Budokai 1, you know. You can kind of view it as that, right? It's just the first iteration in the series. You can view it as that, you know. So I'm hoping with Sparking Zero 2, or Sparking 0, or Sparking 1, or Sparking 2, or Sparking 3, or Sparking 4, or Sparking 5, or Sparking 6, or Sparking 7, or Sparking 8, or Sparking 9. Or we're probably not gonna get that much, but you know, that's kind of what at least I'm hoping, right? Is that they're going to evolve, use this as a learning curve, and be able to evolve and get us something better and more giving to the PvE side of Sparking Zero, and as well as the PvP side, giving us more maps, giving us more clothing selections. I personally did like the way that they did the custom battles. I know that wasn't a favorite after a while because a lot of people said it started becoming redundant. I feel like some people really needed to look for story-oriented ones rather than just getting, you know, the regular other ones. I think that's where you going for those hard difficulty ones that gives you a bunch of health and stuff. Like, at least the story keeps me entertained. Okay, so it seems like a max you can only hold up to 1,500 EX tokens, because I did that and I could not get past 1,500 EX tokens. So I'm wondering now if, and I don't think it goes to another box, right? Because I couldn't find any other boxes. So like now I'm at 733. I don't have a box that I can just find, right? Hold on, news. And it's already there. This customizations. Yeah, so what I lost when I was already doing them, when I guess I got stopped at 1,500, I can't actually go above that. So there is a limit to them. Oh, okay. I'm going through this. I hope that in the future they're going to implement a EX token limit so people know that they have reached the max of the EX token that they can carry, so that way they can go and use it in the store, or have some way that they can bulk it up where there's no limits, because there's a limit cap on here. And I would hate for someone to obviously go so deep in this when they actually use a lot of money to, you know, to get their items and stuff like that, to be able to afford to get those duplicates, for them not to be able to receive it because, well, you know, they weren't able to stop summoning because they didn't know that, well, hey, my EX tokens were running out. I think that is the biggest thing that I have to say for a critique. I think that's the biggest thing I have to say, at least for that, for the G capsules. And next up, you already know my boy Krillin with the red. He gotta get into the squad. What? He gotta get to the squad, okay? And I do like the idea of this, because actually, the more you're summoning, especially when new character releases throughout the time, because let's be honest, all the characters are not coming out as like a full roster. They're not going to be here. You know, we're going to get them later down along the future. And when they're actually shown, guess what? All these summons that we've done so far, they will become duplicates no matter what. So I think it's not really going to be that difficult to actually get these EX tokens as initially as I thought from the very beginning. Outside of that, I don't see how this can be a really negative thing. I think this can work out very well. And Trunks, get your ass in here. Let's go. Ooh, let's go. We might be at our next 1,000 here. Honestly, I think I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes, and for 30 minutes I was actually able to get how much again? Okay, so I got 1,500 again. So it took me about 30 minutes so I can be able to claim what? Where are we? Yeah, another one of the outfits, which is once again Piccolo. Love the outfit, by the way. I think that's a really good outfit. But we have 3 more left. We have 500 again. And we're at 4,700 and 4,700, 4,007, 400,070, 4,700. Oh my God.
Mike, come here. Come here, look at this. Look at this.
4,070. Dude, holy shit. 1, 10s, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, 400,070, 4,070 and 200. Bro, math is, oh my God, I look like an absolute idiot.
What?
470,200.
Correct.
Oh my God. It took me that long. Oh man, oh my God. Set here, and ooh, you know what, my boy? We gotta go with melanin right here, baby. You gotta go with melanin right there. So we got this done. Now we have 2 more left. We got Go on the Super Boo. We have 4,467,400. So let's see how long it's gonna take when we walk away with everything from the shop. We've gotten every skin. We've gotten every entrance, MVP, emotes, all that. We've gotten everything. Let's actually see how long it takes to get these last 2 and what our ending number is going to be. If we was able to get another one, I do think in the future, a skip button will really be helpful. Obviously, a lot of these EX tokens are going to accumulate over time. Me, I've been sitting for the past 34 minutes, and this video is probably shorter for you guys. This is probably going to end up being like a 40-minute video, some change. Probably only be like 12 minutes for you guys. But my hand kind of hurts from doing this. Like, I think this game will benefit a lot from not clicking a skip button, because it really starts to get to your fingers. At least doing it back to back like this, you know, if there's a lot of wells, which there's gonna be wells on this game. Let's be honest. For every gacha game, this is not really a gacha game. This is more, think of it like a realm. It is a MOBA game, but think of it more like Fortnite with the cosmetics. That's how this game makes their money. And I can imagine if there's a die-hard Squadra fan, right? Especially if there's a content creator, if there is an evading, I don't know, MVP, emote, or whatever the case may be, just eluding them, I can definitely see them going really deep to try to get it, especially when we have a lot more other characters introduced, when the roster is going to be around like 50 to 75 characters, right? We're going to have about like maybe 5 to 10 emotes or victory poses and stuff like that for those characters. So I can definitely see throughout the course of the time, it is going to get a lot more brutal for trying to get what you're looking for. And that point, that is where this may get a little bit tiring, where a skip button will just save a lot of pain for the person. That's more of a consumer side of things to think about, and that's something that they're probably going to think about. Every game that, you know, has anything to do with the Dragon Ball IP, they have a skip button in there. You know, they have a skip button in Dokkan Battle. No, they don't. Wait, no, they don't. They only have a skip button in Legends. I take that back. I'm so sorry. That is not a factual statement. Only Legends has a skip button. Dokkan's whole thing is animation, so that's the reason why they don't allow you to skip. But to be fair, you can just like click the screen pretty quickly. With this game, they can afford to put a skip button, in my opinion, because my hand, it kind of hurts from doing this. But I'm doing this for you guys, and we have the last outfit. Go on, my goat. Get in here. Let's go. Oh, let's go. So we got everything in the shop. As you guys can see, we've sold out on everything. We've bought everything. We got everything. And our last number that we have ended in was 459,350 of the dragon gems. That is a lot. From 500, what was it, 530,000 that we have received. We end up getting it down to this so we can get all of them. I'm gonna give some grace about like maybe 5,000 were used extra when it wasn't needed. But still, that's a pretty good chunk. So that gives you an idea of how hard you have to go for these outfits, where you have to have the majority of the stuff to the point where the duplicates start to actually stack up, and for you guys to actually be able to get the EX token outfits, which these outfits for multiple characters, especially for the golden boys, like the Gogetas and the Vegetos and MUIs, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Ultra Majin Vegeta, stuff like that. These are going to be the outfits people are going to be looking for, and for them to get that, they have to duplicate those items. They have to have already owned it. So it's going to be interesting. So next episode, we're going to actually look at every character for their MVP emotes and stuff like that. We're going to look at those animations, and we're going to look at their costumes as well. So I'm going to have these videos separate. This was just a something video just to get an idea of how it feels and what we're looking at via number conversions to the EX token. So hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, Squadra, let's go.